So I have to analyze and compare the three poems, To His Coy Mistress, um, The Passionate Shepherd to His Love, and A Lunchtime, A Story of Love. And I'm going to start with a short summary of To His Coy Mistress, which was written in 1650 by Andrew Marvell. And the poem is spoken by a male to his female lover. It is written as an attempt to convince her to sleep with him. The male lover argues that the lady's shyness and the lady's coyness would be acceptable if the two of them had enough time, which he also says, with world enough and time, this coyness lady would be no crime. The male lover believes that they should take advantage of their sensual embodiment while they can. He also tells the lady that her beauty, as well as her long preserved virginity, only will become food for worms unless she gives herself to him while she lives. We have the second one, Passionate Shepherd to His Love. It was published in 1599 by Christopher Marlowe. And The Passionate Shepherd to His Love is a pastoral lyric, which is a poetic form that is used to create an idealized version of rural life in relation to personal emotions. And the poem is written in a regular iambic tetrameter, meaning that each line contains 4 heavy stresses, and that the metrical feet are almost always iambic. And then I have an example, which is, come live with me and be my love, and we will all the pleasures prove. And then in the first stanza, the shepherd invites his love to come with him so they can all the pleasures prove. This reference to pleasures gives it a mild sexual tone. It gives the poem a mild sexual tone, but of the innocent kind. And the shepherd makes no references of the insinuating type, but he calls for his love gently. The third one, At Lunchtime, A Story of Love, was published in February 2012 by Roger McGuff. It has no rhythm, no rhyme. It's very modern. And like most other Liverpool poets, McGuff, he wanted his reader to adopt an attitude of cynical indifference to life. And cynical meaning that the actions of a human is based on or reflected by the belief that humans are motivated primarily by self-interest. And especially, attitude of cynical indifference to life, and especially to respect its traditional values. So the poem pretends to be kind and gentle, but in fact it glorifies rape. So basically this poem is about rape and about the fact that all morals are gone, have been thrown out the window. It criticizes our society for what it has become, and it criticizes us people for using rape as an excuse for self-interest. So 1 and 3, they're To His Coy Mistress and To His Coy Mistress and At Lunchtime, they're primarily based on making love, on the term carpe diem, seize the day, on lust, and on a lack of time. They're not based on true love between two people. They're based on the term, making love. Where against number 2, The Passionate Shepherd to His Love, is based on actual love. He loves the woman so much that he's willing to give her all the material things she wants. In poem number 2, he's trying to persuade her to come live with him so they can spend the rest of their lives together. Number 1 and 3 have a lot of similarities. One is it's based on making love, not actual love. That time is a crucial and deciding factor according to the term making love. They have to do it before time runs out. And they're wanting a fair amount of satisfaction before it's too late. They're afraid of the time running out, and they want to make the most of every day, and therefore the term carpe diem is also good to mention in relation to the poems To His Coy Mistress and At Lunchtime, A Story of Love. There is one difference between To His Coy Mistress and At Lunchtime, A Story of Love, and that's the arrangement of the meaning that the language of the poem from 2012, And Lunchtime: A Story of Love, is much more direct. It's easy for us to understand. Where against um, the poem To His Coy Mistress, the language is harder and more difficult, which gives us a harder time to understand what the sense is, what he's trying to communicate. But bottom line is, all three poems are about love in different ways, where against two of them are about making love, and one of them is about actual love.